Hey guys, welcome to the Fearless Clan channel, and the gameplay we have for you guys today is, I'm pretty sure this is actually the first Modern Warfare 3 gameplay we've uploaded to Fearless Clan, and it's also a really good gameplay. It's by our newest member, and he's a German member. His name is Fearless, I don't know if I want to call him Fearless Hypex or Fearless Booze yet, or Boss. His PSN is different than his YouTube name, but his YouTube is the Hypex, and that's actually going to be in the description below. He's a German player. For some odd reason, Fearless has been getting a lot of German players coming into the clan lately, but the gameplay is an insane solo triple MOAB. It's a really good gameplay. He actually has a lot of solo triple MOABs, and he has really beast Black Ops 2 gameplays to go along with it. So, definitely happy to bring him into the clan. And it's with the MP7 on Dome, and I'm sure some people are going to be like, oh, we've seen Dome, we've seen the MP7, but the thing is a solo triple MOAB is hard to get on any other map, and it's hard to get on this map as well. It's really hard to get in general, so, the fact that he has so many, an MP7 solo triple MOAB on Dome isn't a big deal to me when, or isn't a bad thing at all to me when we don't upload any Modern Warfare 3 anyways. So, the commentary topic for today is actually about Advanced Warfare. And Advanced Warfare, some guy decided that it'd be a good idea for him to release a whole crap ton of pictures and everything to the internet. Like a whole ton of stuff to the internet. And I'm definitely, I know a lot of people are, their channels are getting in trouble for showing the pictures and stuff that he released. But I'm not going to show pictures or anything. I'm just going to tell you guys what I know from that, because it's already information on the internet. I don't think Activision would get mad at me for doing that. So, what he released was just the guns, the maps, the game types, the menus. He released a lot of stuff. I'm assuming he got the game early because he paid the extra, $100 or the $100 or maybe an extra $100. I'm not sure. To some people in Asia, I'm pretty sure you go on eBay and you ask to buy the game from some people. I believe it's in Asia who have the game first. And you get it, and you can get it up to, I think you can get it almost up to 2 weeks early before the game is actually released, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. I think that's pretty freaking awesome, and I know a lot of people do too. I know a lot of people do it, but I'm not going to give $100 to get it early. But what we figured out is that they have a decent amount of guns. I don't think it's any more than we've seen from Call of Duty Ghosts. I do believe that Advanced Warfare is said to have more guns, but from looking at it, it doesn't feel all that more varied from what we saw in Ghosts. In Ghosts, we had, I think, about 7 ARs, about 5 or 6, I think 5 SMGs, and that was it. I believe we had 8 ARs with the Maverick added, and, we had the Ripper and stuff like that. But in reality, the only guns that were used were really the ones that were the most powerful, which was the Honey Badger, the AK-12, the Vector, the MTAR, and all that. But in this game, from what Allier said, the guns do seem to be much more varied in how they act. With the SMGs and the ARs, from how he described them, it seemed to be different. The AR category, I believe there were about 7 guns, and I believe there were about 7 SMGs also, and they all had kind of average names. And I did see that they were bringing back the AK-12, which is awesome, because the AK-12 was my go-to gun at the beginning of Ghost. By the end of Ghost, or by now, the go-to gun for me is actually the Honey Badger. It's just such a versatile gun. But they're also bringing back the MK-14, which is also very cool. The MK-14 is a single-shot gun, and I'm hoping that it'll be kind of similar to the FAL in Black Ops 2. The FAL was so overpowered, but it was so good in Black Ops 2. Even when they, nerfed it like they did and everyone thought it would be terrible, it was still amazing. Select Fire obviously wasn't as good. I never really used Select Fire anyways, just because it didn't help me that much, but I know a lot of people did. But the FAL was amazing in Black Ops 2, and I'm really hoping that they're going to make the MK-14 like they did the FAL in Black Ops 2. I also saw that they were bringing, I think it was about 4 to 5 LMGs, one of them being the Amelie, and we all know how the Amelie was in Black Ops 2. It was terrible, and I'm hoping that all the other LMGs will be the same way, because LMGs are just too easy to be overpowered. I don't even think that they should be in Call of Duties, in my opinion, especially if you have things along the lines of thermal sights or tracker sights, whatever. or anything like that. I think they should all be taken away out of the game. All those weird overpowered sights, even variable zoom, should not be allowed to be put on an LMG. Nothing that makes people feel the need to sit down and be immobile. Obviously, for snipers, variable zoom is not a big deal. I do think thermal is overpowered on snipers also. If you guys don't know, in Ghosts, all anyone ever did was sit in a corner with, I think it was called the, it was that M27, the M27 IAR with a thermal sight and silencer, or thermal sight and grip, thermal sight silencer and grip, whatever. They would sit in a corner, aim down sights, and wait for you to go down their sights and just spray. Spray you down. It was the most overpowered thing of all time, and it was all anyone used after a while, and it just drove me insane, and, you know, it kept people's KDs highs, but it was just newbie and made the game frustrating. So, from what we can tell, Advanced Warfare definitely seems to have a really good, or, I don't know, it seems to have, I guess you could say, above average amount of guns, but it really didn't seem above average. It seemed about the same, kind of standard set of guns for the game. Not too many, but definitely not too little. It wasn't like a small amount or anything by any means from what LEA showed us. I actually have not gotten to look at the maps or the menus that were shown or released by this guy, but from what I can from what I've heard from people, the game does sound good. I still haven't pre-ordered it, but I'm going to. And that's all I have to say about that, guys. Goodbye.